we have an Iris Fire morning update from U.S. Forest Service. It's 170 acres in size, 60% contained. It's located east of Rock Creek Road near Iris Meadows Campground, and it's basically burning sagebrush, pinyon, and juniper. It was caused by lightning, and last night fire activity was minimal. Fighters overnight observed backing and creeping fire behavior. Weather overnight was favorable, and winds were calm. Crews used this opportunity overnight to continue to construct containment lines around much of the fire's perimeter. Today, crews will continue to improve the containment lines and work on cooling or mopping up hotspots along the fire's edge. Today, California Incident Management Team 13 is taking over, and there's a new commander taking charge at 6 a.m. this morning. There have been thunderstorms in the area, and they are expected again today because we have a monsoonal pattern in the area. But the winds are not as strong or widespread as earlier in the week. As far as closures, the Rock Creek Road is closed at Tom's Place, and all the campgrounds in the Rock Creek Canyon have been evacuated. All resorts and cabins in the closure area have also been evacuated. All wilderness permit holders for trailheads starting in the Rock Creek Canyon are being canceled through Sunday, July 26. This includes the Little Lakes, including the Mono Pass Trail that starts here, and Hilton Lakes Trailhead. Exiting hikers are being escorted out. The Mono County Sheriff and the California Highway Patrol continue to manage exiting traffic along Rock Creek Road and at Highway 395. So please avoid the area for firefighter and public safety. What resources are being thrown at this fire? Pretty significant. There are 215 personnel assigned to the incident, and there are 10 engines, 7 crews, 2 water tenders, a dozer, and 5 helicopters, and 1 attack plane. Anyway, let's move on to something different. The positive COVID-19 cases are continuing to rise in Mono County. They're now up to 104 positive cases. That's over 40 cases within just 3 weeks. The dramatic increases over the last 4 days has put the county on the state's watch list, which is resulting in much stricter restrictions on the number of activities, especially indoors. One of the most recent cases had to be hospitalized. Inyo County now has 42 positive cases as of 6 o'clock last night. Visitors are encouraged to delay their trips and vacations to the area until conditions improve in the COVID-19 numbers. The increase is largely attributed to people coming from out of the area and exposing local residents to the virus. Visitors to both Inyo and Mono counties are reminded you must wear masks or face coverings, and that failure to comply with health officer orders places individuals and the community at increased risk of infection. Violation of the health officer orders may also result in a misdemeanor, punishable by imprisonment, fine, or both. Remember that the COVID-19 pandemic is a medical issue. It is not a political one. The Inyo County Supes and supervisors, if you will, and Bishop City council members want more local control in COVID-19 restrictions. We have this story written for us by Deb Murphy. Inyo County and the City of Bishop officials want more local determination in restrictions as applied to local businesses. Both the Inyo County Board of Supervisors and Bishop City Council are trying very hard to regain some local control over COVID-19 restrictions. Just a few weeks ago, there was a glimmer of hope as cases stabilized. But case numbers ratcheted up dramatically, and Governor Gavin Newsom reversed his decision to roll back restrictions. So we're back where we were less than a month ago. The board and city are hoping Newsom's commitment to local determination can be applied to local businesses in Inyo. The first move Tuesday was a resolution by the supervisors to ease the process for local shops, and particularly restaurants, to conduct businesses outdoors. Normally, a conditional use permit would be required, but with the unanimous approval of the board, restaurants can now set up eating areas outdoors on property owned by the business or with the permission of the landowner. County Counsel Marshall Rudolph's explanation: the enforcing codes are discretionary to an extent. There is no change in the regulations. We're just choosing to exercise our discretion. On Thursday, the board approved a request to the California Department of Public Health and Human Services to allow Inyo County to exercise its local determination over business openings and closures. Bishop City Council also met Thursday morning to approve a similar letter to Newsom and State Senator Andreas Borges. We want to use our own metrics to determine what we do, was Inyo County's Health and Human Service Director Marilyn Mann's explanation. One of the metrics Inyo identified during the attestation process was 5 unrelated cases in a week. That was what will generate a pause in the county's opening procedures. That number, in essence, would indicate a broader community spread. While the number of cases has risen, that specific metric has not been reached. In addition, staff maintain there's an increase in compliance with required masks and social distancing. The county is logging complaints and reaching out to businesses. There are civil and criminal options, said Megan McCammon, HHS's assistant director, though we don't want to go down that path. And after all, what could possibly go wrong with this scenario? Should we all sing Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood? We'll be right back.